First thing, I'm proud of the way our guys responded the last few days to get ready for this game. After knowing that we didn't play nearly. Does that sound bad?
It's okay.
It's okay. Okay. All right. That we didn't play nearly the way we wanted to play on Thursday night against Purdue, but that every game matters and that we have to turn right back around and be better. And I thought that they were. And our resolve over the last few days of practice and film sessions was really strong. And we certainly didn't over practice. I would say, I was thinking about this today, over the last 3 days, we've probably been live on the court, actually maybe 3 hours over 3 days. So it wasn't a matter of going out and going long and overdoing it, but it was a matter of going really hard, really fast, really sound, and get ourselves ready to play. And I thought that they did. And we settled in the first half and did a nice job. I think our guys were disappointed that we'd left a couple points on the table, especially at the end when we didn't get the offensive rebound, when it went off Hunter, when he grabbed it with one hand, and then we gave up that offensive rebound. And what I like about this team is they're starting to hold each other accountable for the details of the game, two-hand rebounds, seeing the next pass, getting to the right spot. That's key. That's really key. And if we can continue to build on that, we'll get better. The second half start for us was really good. And we changed defenses because we were certainly concerned that Miles Mack, who we have a ton of respect for, was going to come out and really try to take the game over. And we wanted to make sure we didn't give him very many free looks. And we made some plays, we got some shots, and it started to work for us. So we have a lot of respect for Rutgers. I got a ton of respect for Eddie. I mean, he's coached so many games and so many great players and teams. It's just a matter of time here. I don't think it's certainly not going to be a matter of if. It's really just going to be a matter of when. And they've got good pieces in there. And I hope everybody that they keep listening to him, because he's had a lot of people that made a lot of money in the game of basketball listen to him and get better for it. And everybody comes to college. Most of them want to get to the NBA, but they all want to be able to have a career in something. And I think he does a great job. And again, I don't know him great, but I think he does a great job of trying to hold people accountable and make them better. And this is going to be this was a great environment to play in. And I'm glad we had some fans, but it's a great environment to play in. So proud of our team, and our road gets no easier going into a very hot Northwestern team's gym on Wednesday. But we appreciate this win. We appreciate the way that they played, and we had some really good performances from a lot of different guys. So, good.
It seemed like the ball was moving pretty well to start out the first minute. But
it was.
I think it was 6 turnovers in the first 7. So not just a product of doing
yeah, a little bit. Troy's got to get the ball pushed out on the break, and then the no-look pass to Rob. He thought Rob was going to cut. Well, we're not going to get Rob. We're not going to get in Troy's way. And Troy's going to the basket. So. Troy make every once in a while we make errors of commission rather than omission, and I understand that. But we've also got to get settled in. A big thing is play with your eyes up. And for Troy, it's getting that ball out in front, it's seeing the court, and he's getting so much better at it. But we had a couple mistakes. I mean, we had a couple of things that we thought were there, and they were aggressive, but we settled in. And our focus was to make sure that we were doing as good a job as we could at leaving them with one shot. Getting our defensive rebounds where they needed to be, making sure that we were getting to the foul line and making free throws, which we need to continue to get better at, and then making sure we were getting enough opportunities to get enough shots, whether it's offensive rebounds, not turning the ball over, those type of things. So we made up for some of our turnovers with second shots, and then we got our turnovers settled down.
Tom, some days you get good Hunter, some days you get bad Hunter. He seems to be playing with more time, a lot better, especially today. Starting.
Well, those are I don't ever view anybody good and bad like that. So I'm not going to comment in the sense of that. I get what you're saying, but I'm not saying that. I'm saying Hunter is growing and learning. He's been out for a while, and certainly before he got hurt, his consistency wasn't where it needed to be. But then he got hurt and he lost a lot of that, right? So we just want him to go back to and really do what he already knows. And it's not about learning new things. It's really not about relearning. It's just applying. And when you're in great condition and when you're not overthinking, and you're playing with really good pace, and he's cutting and moving and screening and getting up and down the court and pushing himself, and we pushed him a little more the last couple of days in practice to get his conditioning where it needs to be. So that's when it's good. And Hunter's still a force. I mean, what happens is he gets in trouble sometimes when he gets 2 quick fouls. And when he doesn't do that, we're pretty good. You know, everybody's got something that they bring to the table that really makes the energy strong. And some of it goes without saying, but then everybody's got something. And Hunter's is that he can play extended minutes and be that force without those fouls.
Coach, you talk about the fact that you're not pushing so hard last couple of days, but you're in the position to have a game off when it comes to the Big Ten. How is it important to determine to have that time off?
I don't understand. You mean?
Having an extra day, you're in the top 4 of having.
Oh, I haven't even. Yeah, I don't know about that. You mean it's with a double bye?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we haven't even looked at that. No, seriously. I mean, it's. I don't. We're not thinking about that yet. I mean, that'll come up certainly, but it's really not an issue. Our issue right now is try to make sure that we're rested and sharp and on edge to go up and play Northwestern, just like we needed to be here. And this time of year, it's a lot more. We're trying to make sure we're doing a good job of teaching and reaffirming skills, but then there's just a lot of reminders. And film and walkthroughs and things like that can take that. So this time of year, they want to play the games anyways. I don't think there's any question about that. But you got to make sure that they're playing the games with very little slippage. So that's where the connectedness comes. Okay, we got to refine these things, then let's go play. So if there's extra rest, great. If there's not, so be it.
I think beyond the scoring, I don't think Hunter picked up his first foul until 3-4 minutes into that second half. Is that maybe one of the bigger takeaways you have from him?
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. I thought more that he was able to play more extended minutes today, and we were conscious of that. And we were going to be conscious of that, put it that way, that if he started to play a little fatigue, we were going to get him out and get him back in. And he did a good job of not letting that happen. And again, it's easy to forget, he scored pretty easily on Thursday night to start the game. But he didn't give enough resistance defensively the way that he needed to do, especially not only in the post, but a couple times switching and getting his hands up on shooters and things like that. So when he's engaged on the defensive rebounding area and moving without that ball, he seems to find a way to score.
You played him briefly with Emmett too. I'm not sure if
He did. That was a good. No, you haven't seen that. That was because we wanted to get bigger at the back of the zone. That was in the first half, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And that group was actually pretty good, and we had a +5 in a minute. So, of course, the double pick and roll, or the double screen at the high pick and roll for Yogi created some of those points. But we're going to have to be creative at times, and we've done some of that in practice, especially when Collins in the other group. So it's not foreign. We got a little package for them offensively we can run, but it's really about being bigger in the bottom of the zone.
I saw Colin had some ice on his knee there in the second half. Is what's going on there?
He took a blow. He took a blow to his knee, and a direct hit on his knee when he went down. So we'll just see how it turns out. Keep our fingers crossed.
That wasn't the surgically repaired knee, was it?
It was the other one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We'll just icing it right now, and he's in good spirits, and getting looked at when we get home, and hope that there's nothing there.
Tom, you brought Nick here from Illinois State because he was a shooter. Are you getting what you want out of him? Especially, he was very good today.
Oh yeah, he's more than a shooter. I don't know if we would have been as excited to get him. No, certainly the shooting excites you, but the other things excite me too. And I've said this before, but when you watch him on film, and you knew that there were things there, he could be a better defensive player, that he could create offense for other people, that he could be a tougher rebounder and defender. And we're working towards that. And I think he knows I'm hard on him with that, and our coaches are hard on him for a reason, that he's not here just to be a specialist, though he's pretty good at that, that we want him to be able to do numerous things for us. But when he gets that foot down and lines it up and he's moving, you have to guard him, and he did a really nice job today.
Leadership obviously is one thing.
Leadership? Oh, he's grown as a leader, sure, but they're all grown as leaders. And leadership is like everything else, it's consistency. And it's not just consistent work ethic, which most of them have, it's consistency, with holding other guys, a little bit accountable and responsible for where they've got to be on the court and charging them up. And, Nick's got courage, and you want a team of guys that have courage, because if they have courage, they're going to have some humility, and they're going to really strive to get better. And that's what we've got to keep working towards.
Coach, what do you think of
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yogi Ferrell's performance today?
Yogi, I thought, was excellent. Played both ends of the court extremely well. We asked him to do an awful lot, and he did it. and took shots when they were there. He just played a really good eye level, seeing what's up, seeing what's there game, and he made a lot of right decisions. But he's a key defensively.
Coach, quickly, about playing in this arena the first time, playing in this area.
No, it's my second time. Our team's first time.
Yeah. But being in this area helps you bring up particular recruits and like Indiana that maybe they were looking for.
Oh, we had a lot of fans here. You know, this area outside of Indiana is the second largest. This New Jersey metropolitan area here now is the second largest alumni base for Indiana. You know, we have the third largest alumni base in the country, and it's huge. And I think we had a lot of fans here, and certainly we had a lot of family members here of our players, and I think probably half of Christ the King was here in Jordan Fuchs' neighborhood, because everybody and their brother was bringing him food. So it was good for him. He should have enough deli sandwiches to eat for a week. But this is a great area. And I've been in here and lost, and I was at Marquette. And this is going to be one of the toughest home courts around as he builds this, because it's been there in the past. And he'll get that. He'll get that. This is a great arena. I love it. It's we come in here this morning for our walkthrough. It's hot. You know, that's what you want. I mean, you want that. You don't want to go into an ice rink. You know, we go into some ice rinks, and it's a little cool in there, and guys are in their long sleeve sweatshirts. It's almost shirts and skins today. You know, that's what you want. And I love it. I love this atmosphere.